Hello and welcome to the Wild West Gamer with me, the Wild West Gamer, here in the Gaming Grotto. You join me once again. Subjects that I've been thinking about now for a couple of days, talking about with friends, stuff like that, getting sort of a general opinion, getting a gist of how people feel about it, so I can really make a video that I feel is going to talk to a lot of people. Because this is honestly my opinion. I don't say stuff that I think is going to be popular. I say stuff that I believe and I feel is the thing a lot of what other people agree with. So yeah, the state of the video game industry at the moment. How do I feel about the way that video games are made, the way they are sold, the way that they are managed by corporations, by franchises, by the way that corporations manage their franchises, their IPs, whatever you want to call it? How do I feel? Well, I'm not going to lie. First of all, I love video games. I love what video games have become. They have finally become, over the last couple of years, and this is really since the advent of this current generation, and especially with the Wii, which brought games out to a lot more of the mainstream. Video games have finally been recognised as a proper, grown-up, mature medium. Yeah, a form of media. Sorry, they are not just looked upon as being something like the stereotypical geek would do. Something like the 40-year-old virgin would do, locked away in his basement, at his mum's house, playing away for hours. It is no longer looked upon as just that. It is looked upon as a hobby, as an art form, as a sport. Yeah, it is looked upon as a form of storytelling, as a form of providing entertainment. It is considered a seriously powerful form of entertainment. Very powerful. Even Hollywood's starting to respect the power they have, especially when opening days for certain films are affected by the releases of the games. You know what I'm saying? When Halo 3 launched, Ben Stiller came out and said, this Halo 3's launch affected the sales of my movie. And Call of Duty likewise. It's been reported that sales on cinemas go down. The averages go down when games like this come out. So I love it. I love that I grew up in the golden age of gaming. I grew up in the 90s. That's when some of the best, or if not the best, games came out. I was there for the new generations. I was there for when gaming really started taking this grown up, more mature step towards bringing something to everyone. I was there for this. I was there for the dawn of the current state of gaming. This worldwide connected web of people networking and playing games together. Interacting across the other side of the world, playing their favorite games, and becoming not just a small community, becoming a global community. I love that. I love that games have reached so many people, and so many people who I would never have ever met, I get to play with on a daily basis, and we get to share in the thing that we both love doing, and that is fantastic. I love that. I love that so much. What do I not? But all of that is overshadowed, and it's overshadowed by what I hate, I loathe, I detest. And that is that video games are no longer created solely for the enjoyment and entertainment of people and as an art form. They are created as a way to make money. They are now registered. They are controlled. They are no longer used as means for people to enjoy themselves. They are used as means to make as much moolah, as much cashola, as much money as as developers can do, and publishers. And that is wrong. It is fundamentally wrong, and it will be the death of the industry. I promise you this. Now, I've watched a lot of videos. I've listened to a lot of people talk. And my God, there's a storm coming. Seriously, there is a storm coming. And that's kind of ironic considering Batman's in the background, but bear with. People are pissed. Why? Well, this is the main thing. People will only pay money for a full product. Yeah? You get where this is going, don't you? People are only going to pay money for something that they feel is complete. Yeah? What am I getting at? Stop peeling gameplay off of games and then selling it as DLC. That is cheap and it is skanky, yeah? You're just demeaning the entire process of creating video games if you're just going to strip bits out of it that you think are going to be popular and then sell them separately. It's horse shit. So many examples I can think of, and that is wrong. That is the first thing that I think is wrong with the video game industry. That games can be sort of taken apart, broken down, and then features and modes and gameplay, sort of accessories, characters can then be, put into packages and sold for, for stupid amounts of money, so that people will then buy these to get yet a more full, complete version of the game. The way that certain parts of the game will be pulled out, so that certain stores can sell those as exclusives. How the fuck am I supposed to get the complete experience of a game if I have to buy it from 50 different stores? Oh yeah, shop at Game, you get this version. Shop at Walmart, you get this version. Shop at GameStop, you get this version. I don't even live in fucking America. How the hell am I going to get those versions? Buy them on the internet. Oh yeah, sure, and I'll just pay the fucking ridiculous postage and packaging from the other side of the frickin' world to get it. It's stupid. Oh, but don't worry, in a year's time the Game of the Year edition will be released, if there's even one of those. This is what pisses me off, and it pisses off a lot of other people, and I don't understand why this is still, sort of a good business strategy. Doesn't make people happy. It makes people piss. It really is annoying. Now, if you're bringing out a game, then once the game's released, you guys start working on something else. You spend 5-6 months working on it, like perhaps a 4, 5, 6 hour, extra, 2 missions or something. Then sell those for $5.99 or whatever it is you want to sell them, wherever, Xbox Live, PSN, Steam, wherever the fuck you want to sell it, go for it. That's cool. I'm happy with that. But when fucking Mass Effect 3, now you can argue with me about this, or anyone about how this actually went down, but I'm telling you now, something as awesome and as pivotal as a fucking Prothean being an actual character that you can have in your squad in Mass Effect 3, and you're telling me that only started being developed after the game, had been finished? Bullshit. Bullshit. That is crap. No, that character should have been in that game. They picked that out of the game to sell as separate DLC. Why? Why not hold the game back, and if it really was developed separately, to implement it in the full game? Did you not think that people who had played 1 and 2 and now we're ready for number 3 thought that something that extraordinarily fantastic with regard to the universe of Mass Effect, you don't think something that pivotal deserved to be in that game? No, you thought people were really going to pay, out their asses for something separate. Well, fuck you, dude. I'm not even going to buy Mass Effect 3. Yeah, seriously. BioWare? No. Because of that ending, how shitty that ending is, people have said to me, ignore the ending, play the actual rest of the story. No, because I know what's coming. I know it comes down to an A, B, or C ending. A red, blue, or yet a green ending. Why should I do that? I don't want to play the last part of the game, which screws over the however many hundreds of hours I spent playing the other ones. It's fucking stupid. When I think about the fact that I've shelled out probably £80 of my hard-earned cash on 2 games, which we're going to culminate with a third dud of a title, pisses me off. People go, oh yeah, well the majority of it's really good. Fantastic. So what you're saying is that I should only really try and get this game at a very low price, as to negate the point of paying for the shitty ending. No, it shouldn't be like that in the first place. So that's why I'm not going to get that, because the ending was shitty enough. But the fact they peeled DLC out of that to then add in just pisses me off still. It's stupid. It's bad business. It is bad practice. Stop doing that. Stop peeling DLC off. Another thing, Digital Retail Management, DRM, just has come out with SimCity, which has caused a whole shitload of problems. Again, stop doing it. The fuck? What, you think you're immortal? You think your companies are going to last forever? No, trust me, these games are going to be around a lot longer than you are. And you know what's going to piss me off? The day when I find your company's gone under and I go to play that game and I can't. I can't, because it requires you guys to access it via a server. And I can't. It needs to be synchronized online. I'm screwed then, aren't I? I'm fucked. Again, £60 I've just spent, or £50 or £40 I've spent, is screwed. I can't use it. This seems to be a practice that isn't just exclusive to the game industry, but it is one that is mainly capitalized upon by the game industry, and it is wrong. You're screwing us over. You're playing me like an asshole. I have been a loyal gamer since the days of the N64, the Sega, the Sega Master System, the Sega Mega Drive. One of those people who looked at the Sega, the Dreamcast, things like that. But wow, that's like the future of gaming. Have my PlayStation 1, my PlayStation 2, an Xbox 360, a PlayStation 3, Game Boys, Game Boy Advances, PSPs, Wii's, DS's, all of those things, and PCs as well. I've got a PC. Fuck it, this is what I'm filming it on right now. But you guys still think it's okay to still treat me like I'm some sort of criminal, like I'm going to try and pirate this game? Wow, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all of that, that trust, because I've put trust in you guys. I've bought, I've sometimes gone out and bought games which I've been had embargoes on them for reviewers. I've gone, screw it, I'm not going to wait another week. I'm going to get this game first thing it comes out. Yeah? And I have been burnt. I have been, tricked. I have been sapped into a bad game, and it has hurt me. But have I come back for seconds? Yeah, because I trusted the integrity and the creative vision of the companies. Yeah? So I came back for seconds, and I was rewarded with that. But no, but you guys automatically think that I'm a criminal. I'm going to try and steal your work, stick it on the internet. Here's a newsflash for you. DRM has already been cracked. Hackers, amateur gamers, game developers in their own homes, people who make independent games, games for, just putting out there, guys who just like to crack this shit just for the fun of it, to fuck you guys off, they've already done it. It's not fooling anyone. This game is it's not working. But you still implement it to punish us, the law-abiding ones who play by the rules. It's wrong. It's wrong, and it's going to burn you guys in the long run, because we aren't going to pay this money. They go, oh yeah, but you can't, we can implement, we can have online codes and shit like that to stop you guys, from getting the full package. Ooh, fucking scary. Ooh, no, don't do that. Yeah, that's right. Because as soon as people learn that you're actually still going to go even further with this shit to stop us from getting the full packages, because you're worried that we're going to be, buying these games second hand, or, downloading these things illegally, they just are going to stop buying them altogether. If you show that little trust in the gaming community, we'll just stop altogether. And I touched upon, that's my second reason why, I'm pissed off at the games industry. My third reason, and I touched upon it then, second-hand games. Well, you know what? I really love it when, a gaming giant like, Microsoft, a software and hardware giant like Microsoft announces that, hey, we're going to block the use of used games on our next-gen console. You know what? We've got something for you. It's really special. For all those years of dedication, yeah, there it is. See that bad boy? Right there for you. Yeah, that's for you, for all the dedicated customers and fans for Microsoft. All those people who bought, second or third or fourth Xboxes after they also received Red Ring of Death. That console you rushed out to get in time, so you could beat the PS3. Yeah. All those people who stayed by loyally after the umpteenth time their console broke and had to be sent off to be fixed. Yeah. All you hardcore loyal Microsoft fans, yeah. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make sure you can't buy second-hand games. We're going to make sure that you have to shell out full price for games that we're going to then strip of certain features that we can stick as DLC, and we're going to make sure we stick on certain codes so you can't get the full package just in case you bought a second-hand. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So, hope you guys enjoy it. You suckers. No! How screwed is that? Microsoft, you're wrong. That is going to be a really bad choice for you to make. Trust me. Especially considering Sony and Nintendo have said they're not going to do that. So, you guys, you guys push that. You see how far that gets you, alright? And, when Sony and Wii U were overtaking, when Sony and Nintendo were overtaking you, we'll see how long it takes before you pull back that whole crock of shit. Seriously, used games help the industry. They do not, strangle it or whatever they would have you believe. Seriously, everyone who out there who buys used games, don't feel bad. You are doing nothing wrong. What are you supposed to do? You're caught between a rock and a hard place. What? You're supposed to buy brand new games, like full retail price, when you can't afford it. You're not supposed to buy second-hand games, so you can't support your independent games retailer or your mainstream games retailer. No, that's wrong. I don't want to always have to. They say, well, the age is moving into the digital age, where everything will be internet-based and you'll buy everything off the internet. No, I want to buy something immediately, have it in my hands, have a hard copy, and I want to go home and play it that day. I don't have to wait fucking 48 hours, if that, if I'm lucky, to get my game. I want my game straight away, where you can pre-order it. Yeah, and risk not seeing reviews. Yeah? That pisses me off. I want to read a review, I want to know the game's good, and then I want to go out that day and buy that game. Come home and play it that day. I want to have it completed within 48 hours. I don't want to have to wait 48 hours, yeah? I mean, it's stupid. It's such a bad idea to go, we're going to ban used games. Who thought that was a good idea? It's corporations out of touch with what the gaming community wants. We want used games. They go, oh well, we got to, you guys, we got to have people paying for the server space. Someone already paid for that server space, you asshole. Think about it. You charge £60 for for the retail price of a game. That covers the manufacturing cost, the development costs, the packaging costs, the shipment cost, all that shit. It covers the server cost. Someone already has paid that. They paid the full $60. If I then go and lay down, $40 on it second hand, yeah, I'm just paying the guys who are helping you sell your games in the first place. I'm just, I'm helping the game stores. I'm sorry that I'm switching between pounds and dollars. I'm just trying to make it, sort of universal for you guys if you're watching in the States or, watching in Britain or whatever. Yeah, just trying to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about, though. Because this is a subject that affects us all. We are all the gaming community. Anyone who's ever picked up a Game Boy, they're part of the community. As long as if they enjoyed it, they appreciate it, they still want to do it. They're a gamer, yeah? We shouldn't be penalised. We shouldn't be punished for wanting to play games at a cheaper price. If they made cheaper games, fucking crazy idea, right? Yeah, because they do it on Steam, and don't tell me Steam, you're just buying a digital copy. Don't tell me that you can't enforce that shit, with an actual like that. The case. You're telling me you can't do that? You can't find a cheaper way to do it? Seriously, you're telling me you still got to charge me like $60 for that? But you don't have to, yeah? Reduce the price a little bit. Christ, we're coming up to the next generation. You're going to have to start lowering the price of games sooner or later, yeah? But just take it for this, right? Take this, for instance, yeah? Brand new game comes out. First of its, a new IP comes out. Whatever it is. Gets released, yeah? 20,000 people say buy that game. Brand new, yeah? Yeah? Okay? 10,000 people get that game second hand, yeah? So, 30,000 people all in all have played that game. 20,000 bought it brand new. 10,000 got it second hand, yeah? Very basic, alright? I'm not saying this is how it would actually lay out, but bear with me, alright? The sequel is announced. Those 20,000 people, yeah? Let's say not all of them actually, not all of them liked it, right? Say only 15,000 people liked that game, yeah? Right? 15,000 people are going to buy the next one in that title, yeah? The 10,000 who pre-ordered, who bought it second hand, yeah? Let's say all of them liked it, alright, yeah? Because they, of course, have read the reviews. They all liked it, yeah? That still means, yeah, that 25,000 people are going to buy that sequel brand new, yeah? Brand new next time, yeah? That you're making more than you did in the last game. And then the cycle because of course you've got a word of mouth, reviews, stuff like that, it may increase, yeah? But they would have you believe that actually used games have a negative effect. It doesn't work like that, yeah? If I go out and buy Mass Effect 1 second hand, yeah, I play it, I like it, when Mass Effect 2 is announced, I'm going to buy that brand new, aren't I? Because I've already seen it, I loved it, I know the games are good, I know the second one's going to be good, yeah? That's how it is with the second-hand games industry, yeah? That's how it works. People buy the game first hand, yeah? They buy it when it first comes out. Some of them trade it in for whatever reason. They don't hate it, they just don't want it anymore. People come in and buy it. They enjoy it as well. They bought it second hand. Then when the sequel is announced, people who've both bought it brand new, bought the first one, people who did it second hand, people who heard good things about it, people who've seen the advertising, all of that flock to the second one as long as the game is good, yeah? I'm sure this all somehow ties into them being able to release dud games, throughout the sort of the mediocre months of the year, and then the big AAA titles they're not too worried about. Yeah, that's horse shit. I didn't explain it as well as, it could be explained, but you kind of get my gist, right? Second-hand games allow people the opportunity to try games out and find out if they like them. yeah, that's fine. It's not a bad idea. And the fact that Sony is not doing well, the company as a whole is not doing well. They're still happy to let secondhand games exist. So why aren't you, Microsoft? Why do you think it's fair? Why do you think it's okay for you to take a massive dump on us, the hardcore fans? Because trust me, dudes, yeah, trust me, guys, 2 Xboxes up in my attic right now. 2 of those motherfuckers. The first one was an Elite, not an Elite, was one of the, I can't remember the packages they did. It was one of the ones with the lovely chrome finish, yeah? Second one was an arcade. I've had 2 of those motherfuckers, yeah? First one I had to return to the store. Yeah? But they're sat up there, broken, both with the red ring of doom. The second one, the laser stopped reading discs, and the drawer stopped opening up, the disc drawer, yeah? And I was just like, well, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm not being funny. I cannot be bothered. I'm not up for this. I'm not going to take this. 4 years into life, like the console life, and you're still having like problems of day one problems. That's bad. Yeah, you owe your customers to do better. When the PSN network went down, yeah, due to hacking, they responded by giving people free credit. Fair play to Sony, alright? It shouldn't have happened in the first place, but at least they responded correctly. Microsoft, when I called them up saying my console was busted, I got nothing but shit off of them because I wanted to explain how angry I was, which is my right as a customer, yeah? My parents shelled out £200 at Christmas time for me to have an Xbox. I was angry because their money had been badly spent on a broken console, yeah? So, but no, Microsoft turned around to me and said that my attitude was not helping the situation. I didn't even have that much of an attitude. I was just pissed and wanted to explain to them that I thought that a console that should have had these bugs ironed out immediately, yeah, shouldn't have actually been released with these problems in the first place because it had been announced. They knew about the problem and they still released the console. Shouldn't have been released in the first place, but they still did. I was using my right to explain why I was so angry, and I got shit from them for it. So again, that is why I'm pissed at Microsoft, and that's why I'm pissed at this whole way that they dump on us, the customers, treat us with such little respect. So there you have it, guys. That's my 3 reasons why I'm pissed at the gaming industry. As much as I love it, as much as I love how popular games have become, how well, how widely known they are, and how much people, how they're really pushing the boundaries on what electronic entertainment can do. Same time, there are 3 problems with the gaming industry that really needs to be sorted out because they're going to have such a detrimental effect eventually. It is going to cause a crash, and we've already had one gaming crash in history. Yeah, we don't need another. But perhaps it's the only way they're going to learn, and perhaps it will bring with it a rebirth of gaming, which is absolutely beautiful. We'll see some really good stuff. But I don't want that to have to happen. I really don't. I really do not. But if it does, it's only one set of people to blame, right? That's the guys at the top. So guys, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for watching the video. This is, again, like I say, I've got certain videos I do for really important issues. And I really want you guys to, leave your comments, leave your opinions. If you agree, shout out. Say your voice, say your piece, say your voice. I've done one on violence in video games. I've done one on certification. I've done my ones directed at Gearbox, saying, screw you guys for selling us empty promises and broken, false truths. That sort of stuff. You guys, should join the fight. Sound your own voices off, sound your opinions. You are what they will have to listen to if you stop paying. Yeah. The only reason they carry on like this is because you pay. Stop the money, halt the money. They have to listen. They have to take notice of what we're saying. And if they don't, fuck them, right? They go under. We know what we want. We know what we deserve. And if they can't give that to us, we'll go look in other places, alright? So guys, once again, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. It really would mean a lot to me to see you guys, really enjoying my stuff. And there you have it, guys. That was another episode of the WildWestGamer. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, guys. See you later, alright? Bye.